the recording works the way I want it to, because every time I restart my computer, it's always a mystery of what's going to have changed for no reason. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll just read my recap, huh? I already wrote it out. Normally my recaps suck. Let's see. Last time, the party was asked to figure out what's going on with the Gripply, a local village of frog people who sell lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of crab to Candlekeep. Heading to the docks, Mytor Jans, captain of the Dog Ear, gave the party the Book of Cylinders. The story is that some friendly Yuan-Ti gave the book to the Pond Mother, the leader of the Gripply, as a warning of things to come. The Gripply were attacked by other Yuan-Ti and had to retreat from the village. They are now hiding out at an outpost used by Mytor Jans and others to collect crab from the village. The book ended up being a set of 4 cylinders. Rolling them in clay, using each of the 6 possible combinations, told a story, which included a scene of the party standing on the dock with Captain Jans. The party then boarded the ship and headed for the trading post to meet with the Pond Mother. So we will begin with you all on the ship, but first, new theme song. Of course it starts playing again. Of course. I can't get away from that shit. All right. Huh?
Is that the one that you had made?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
I don't think I like it as much as my one for the other party, but still, it's ours. Nobody else's. All right. So this voyage is going to take a day and a half. Nothing has to happen, unless you want it to. That's up to you guys. But this is a coastal journey, and there isn't really anything to happen. So, do you guys want to do anything, or do you want to just jump right to arriving?
I have nothing I need to do.
I'm good.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. Did we figure out the correct order of the cylinders and how it, like, each one, like, related its pictograph to the other, so we know, like, or I guess it doesn't matter.
I mean, you guys can talk about it if you want. I mean, there's no way for me to tell you what the right answer is.
No, it's fine, I think. We'll probably hear more soon.
All right. Well, one of the kids is bothering me. Oh well. All right, so I'm talking to people. Okay, you can watch.
Look at Daddy's notes and tell us what's going to happen next.
Hello, small child.
Yes. All right.
Come closer.
So, the crew of the ship, and it's not like a huge ship. I mean, they generally They generally just run up and down the coast, not going any farther ever than Baldur's Gate, which isn't all that far. So it's a small ship. They do small runs of trade goods. But they start getting ready, and you don't actually see the trading post yet because there's some coastal mist. And as you get close, the mist kind of clears away, and you see that there's one large permanent building, one structure, and around it there's a bunch of ramshackle shelters that have been built. And you can hear some you don't understand their language, but as you get closer to the dock, you can hear that there's a lot of the frog people talking, like they're all kind of looking at your ship and everything, just kind of, they're all grouped up all over the place. And so as you arrive at the dock, there's probably like 4 dozen Gripply just kind of on the docks, just kind of watching all of you. They're keeping their distance. They seem a little distrustful, but like they don't have any weapons. There doesn't seem to be any kind of aggression on their part. And Miter Jans, with the help of some of the Gripply, gets the ship all docked and tied up and everything, and he puts down the gangplank, and you guys can exit the ship if you want.
Can your child hear us?
No.
Okay.
Good.
I just needed to make sure.
Yeah.
Watcher's language was going to get salty tonight.
I mean, I never
going
know.
to bed very soon.
She is trying to seduce me in every campaign. No.
Oh my god.
Marley did admit it before you jumped on, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
Vesper only has eyes for bats and
And
False.
Falsk. Poor Vesper.
Anyways, we hippity scop off the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
You exit the boat. I mean, the all these Gripply, they keep their distance from you. Like they're giving you space to, go down the dock to the land.
I smile and wave.
And they're just kind of talking to each other in frog voices.
I'm gonna have Echo on my shoulder, and I'm gonna bust out my manifest mind to float around my hat.
Okay.
What is this?
I will put a picture in.
So, is there a way that we can actually talk to these people, or are we just kind of screwed?
I have a way to understand them. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't have a way to speak to them unless we kill one of them, and then I can speak with them.
Oh.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I have the same thing, because comprehend languages is just, I understand. I can't speak them. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, one-way communication is
Oh, wait.
better than no-way communication.
Now, hold on. I have tongues.
Oh.
Do you have Tom? I have Tom. Tom's right here.
Oh,
I point to
no.
my manifest mind.
Does Tom have tongues?
No.
what
What's
is manif-
Tom's?
What is floating around your hat?
Tom, the book. You guys know the book. I know it's
Yeah.
not a secret. We've acted like it's a secret. I know it's
I
not.
know, but why is he floating?
I don't know.
I
He
have-
just started doing it.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
So, if I were to drink the wine, what would happen?
You would turn into a book.
He's becoming
Hey,
recoils a little
Are
bit.
you guys gonna go, or what are you doing? It's the captain. It's the captain.
Oh, you're
shouting down.
not staying here waiting for us?
I mean, I was planning on waiting, but you're just standing on the dock. So,
Oh,
like, what are you doing?
We're going to talk to the pond mother.
Yeah, I mean she can speak a little common.
Oh no. What does she speak?
I mean, they mostly speak Ripley.
What?
Do you want me to come with you to meet with her?
Shit.
No,
Yes,
we
please.
should be. Oh, we should be fine.
No, friends, we have a local offering to assist us. We should be grateful for that. Please, we're going to bring them with us. Your name was...
Are you talking to the captain?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Midor Jans.
Mytor.
Yes.
Right. Oh, wait. I misunderstood the situation. Disregard what I said, but also, yes, Midor, if you'll come with us, that would be very, very helpful.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Sure. He gives some instructions to his crew and then disembarks the ship. Yeah, I mean she's probably in the trading post, so are you ready?
Oh,
Make sure
Oh,
you're
yes,
first
please.
with that baby while we're gone.
they have a trading post, so obviously somebody there must speak common.
No, your daddy's playing.
Yeah. And maybe
Poor baby.
some of them know other languages.
Literally cracked one of my screens.
Nuh-uh.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh.
I
But he
was
wanted
down,
to
so
stay.
I-
Poor baby.
he was pressing his thumb into one of my screens when I wasn't watching.
Oh, no.
Well, he has to buy you a new one for Christmas.
Yeah, that's right.
Screen.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, they don't really have anybody that can speak common. They kind of just trade by, this much money for that. They don't really have anything else they want, but the pond mother, she understands a little bit common, and I've been trading with them so long, I understand a good bit of Gripply myself. So I mean, I'm happy to come with you, or you can do some fancy magic stuff or something. It's up to you.
Out of game, my background, I have the ability to interact with other species for a day, and I can start learning their language, expressions, gestures, and stuff enough to communicate rudimentary levels.
What is your
Adept
background?
anthropologist.
I have comprehend
Well-
languages,
Oh,
Okay.
it doesn't.
but that doesn't let you speak.
Yeah.
What I'm going to say then
Oops.
is that you could have been spending time with the captain on your way, where he basically teaches you what he knows.
Oh,
Okay, so you no longer need him because your character can do, because you had a day and a half.
Mm.
So he taught you basically what he knows.
okay.
Great. Okay. So you guys head to the trading post. So this is a fortified stone and brick building decorated with the preserved carapaces and claws of giant crabs. The ground around it seems like it's typically free of construction, but there are all kinds of makeshift dwellings that have been put up because you were told last session, that the Gripply have abandoned their village. There also is typically business going on where they're selling crab meat and all that to people, but they don't have any right now, so there's nobody else here except you. Everyone just stays out of your way as you enter the building.
Wait, they don't
And-
have any crab? Are they all out? Is that what you just said?
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with all this Old Bay that I brought?
So this was Joe talking. The captain didn't go with you.
I know, but I'm looking around and I'm like, where's the crab?
It's like Arrested Development. She's talking to the narrator.
Yeah, Tom talks to me, okay?
Oh.
Tom sees there's no crab.
Tom was just saying about how there isn't any crab. Guys, what? Oh my god, maybe we can sell this Old Bay while we're here.
Is that Old Bay of Jacinta?
What?
What?
Is that where it's from? The spice?
I don't know. It was my joke, and now you're adding things, and I don't get it.
He's looking at the world map.
Because I looked at the world map. I knew there was a couple of
No.
bays.
It's from Maryland. God.
Who?
Everybody knows that.
Oh wow! To the south, there's a bay of dancing dolphins.
It's from there.
Yeah, I didn't pick that one because it sounded ridiculous.
Anyways, Tom, what were you saying?
Oh boy! All right, where was I?
Thanks, Tom.
Okay, so inside you can see it's set up to hold like live crab meat, yada yada yada. But there's nothing in here, and there's this old, gripply woman with your typical village leader staff and like a headdress and all this. And she sees you enter, and she kind of she's hunched over a little bit, which is funny for a frog because they already kind of are. But she's even more so, and she kind of walks over to all of you, and she says, "Hello there."
Hello.
You don't have to mock me.
Oh. Sorry. Got confused between languages.
I'm speaking common.
Yes, very well. Very
Somewhat.
quickly. Oh, okay.
I'm the Pound Mother.
Eating something.
What?
Never mind.
It's so nice to meet you.
We've heard much about you. Or none at all.
Who?
We were sent here by the scholars at Candlekeep, understanding that you have a problem here. And we're here to help.
Yes. Candlekeep. Problem, yes.
What is the problem?
You speak primordial?
I'm checking. I doubt I do.
Dwarvish?
Nope.
Gnomish?
Wait, Dave to the rescue, or Morn to the rescue.
No.
I will go over and I will touch or tap Falsk on the shoulder as I cast tongues on him. You're the negotiator.
I'll respond to him in primordial. That's what you gave me, right? Tongues for primordial?
Tongues is any language.
Yeah, I think his tongues is just everything all at once. So you suddenly know all the languages.
Yep,
Definitely going to say it in primordial.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat.
Okay.
Okay. I am the negotiator. Thank you. Hello.
Yes. Very glad that you can speak a language that I'm adept at.
I occasionally benefited by magic. It's very nice.
Yes, well, if you're from Candlekeep, then you must be here to assist us with our problem.
Indeed.
Well, our village has been taken over by some Yuan Ti.
Okay. And this happened because...
It seems they have some interest in, excavating our previous village where a temple was located.
Why am I getting a distinct sense of deja vu right now?
Oh, that would be because they're excavating some ruins near their village, a temple, something, I think. Primordial's kind of hard. My brain is not wrapping around. Anyways, I go back into talking. When did this happen?
Well, let me tell you the whole story as we know it. A small group of Yuan Ti, very friendly, arrived near our village a little over a month ago, claiming to be followers of a deity they called the Scaled Mother. I didn't much care for the name myself. We have encountered other Yuan Ti and fought with them in the past, but these folks were quite friendly and asked for permission to excavate and restore our prior village, about a mile from where our village is currently located. You see, we moved villages some time ago to be closer to the sea, as our primary source of supplies has been making money off the giant crabs.
Indeed, and you've done quite good work with them around here, it seems.
Well, thank you very much. We had no use of our old village, and so we told them it was fine with us, but then, maybe 20 days later, another group of Yuan Ti arrived and immediately attacked. They killed many of us and captured many more.
All right. So this was about 10 days ago then.
Yeah, 10 days or so, maybe 2 weeks. We were forced to run and had nowhere else to go except the trading post, so we began building some structures, but to be honest, they're quite shitty.
Oh, I wouldn't say quite shitty. I've seen much worse, and honestly, with what you've had to deal with, pretty good. Pretty good.
Well, thank you, I guess. You don't need to compliment everything, you know.
It's kind of my natural way. I do apologize. You're right. You're right. You're living in squalor. You're not in your homes.
All right, that's enough. Let me finish the story, young man.
Yeah, of course. Apologies.
Well, anyway, the Yuan Ti, they have our eggs. And, obviously, many other prisoners. We haven't heard anything from the village. We haven't heard anything from the friendly Yuan Ti. And, well, I'm afraid that I'm very fearful that everyone left behind is dead or eaten. My main concern is to save the eggs, but it would be nice if you could save the rest of our people, and perhaps the friendly Yuan Ti, and, well, it would be nice to get our village back.
What do your eggs look like?
Okay, so you pass that to Faust. Faust passes it to her.
Yeah.
And she says, "Oh, I mean, they look the same as frog eggs, just much bigger."
Big frog eggs. Okay. Save friendly Yuan-Ti if possible. Okay.
We have breeding pool. Wait, hold on, I gotta look at the name. We have brood pools with the eggs. You'll know them when you see them, believe me.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a count of how many potentially came?
Oh, how many attacked?
Yes.
Well, perhaps. Well, I guess I don't know how many there were. I only know how many I saw, if that makes sense. Maybe 3 dozen.
Oh. Okay. That's a hefty number. All right.
It was a lot, but keep in mind, we do have warriors of our own. Well, they're all dead, but we did have many.
They may have taken some prisoner. We could maybe rally them to assist us in taking back your home.
Yes, I'm sure they would assist, if there are any left. So, my assumption is there's less than that, but they got me out pretty quickly because I'm old and slow, so they carried me to safety.
Also, could you ask if their warriors learned anything about these creatures? Did they perhaps spit acid or do something unexpected, or any particular things were really harmful against them?
I will reiterate that question.
Well, most of them were your run-of-the-mill type Yuan-Ti, just people with weapons, but there was a big one. My opinion is that their numbers are a bigger problem than the strength of most of the individuals.
Okay. That leads me to a DM question, I guess, because the story is kind of fizzling out. With my Deft Explorer feat, or Deft Explorer ability, would this count more so as swamp or coast?
The Gripply Village would be coast. The temple that's being excavated would be swamp.
Okay. Luckily, I would have had time to swap both of my things out, so it shouldn't matter in the end. But it says I have advantage on nature checks about the chosen terrains and advantage to track the creatures in them.
Okay, yeah. So
would that give me any information on Yuan-Ti specifically, or only the terrain?
Well, my understanding is that Yuan-Ti don't typically live here.
That's a no. Okay, that's all I needed to know.
So this isn't like they didn't. I think what you would know is that these Yuan-Ti cannot be local. I think that's something you would know, that they must have come from someplace else, because Yuan-Ti don't live here. You know, the Baldurians wouldn't tolerate it.
I will reiterate to the party that we should probably try to find out where these Yuan-Ti came from, if possible.
Yep. Well, the other nice thing then is that you know that you probably know more about the terrain than them. That's kind of an advantage that you have.
Eventually. See if it comes into play.
Yeah.
I also have dynamite.
Walter, excellent question.
I have a stick also, so
I'm pretty sure other people have some too. Yeah.
How much of your home do you want not destroyed in this endeavor?
Really, the most important part is the crab maze and the location of the village itself. I mean, we can rebuild.
And the eggs, I'm assuming, yes.
Well, the eggs are really the primary goal here, is getting our eggs back. But, saving the people, the friendly Yuan-Ti, and the village itself, and really just getting rid of the Yuan-Ti altogether. There's I guess, a big set of goals.
There are several there. That is quite the large load of responsibility to bear. We will happily take this upon our shoulders, of course, her little shoulders, everyone in between.
Well, that's most excellent to hear. If you can clear the village and save the eggs, I do have a magic item that I can reward you with.
We're also looking for crab meat, but a magic item is very exciting. Do go on.
Oh, wait, Falsk.
I apologize. 1 second. Yes, Watcher.
A special request. Could you negotiate a barrel of their spit as well?
A spittoon?
What?
I can't. Don't ask any questions. I just need a barrel of their mucus.
A whole barrel, like nothing less than a barrel.
Oh,
Correct.
Oh, that's okay. That's weird, but I'm on board. I'm on board.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do apologize. My friend brought up a couple of needs that we had. We need this magic item. Sounds very nice. I still haven't heard about it, but I've already assumed that you have a good one. 2, we want some crab meat if that's ever possible. Maybe shipments. Maybe start some trade with you. Candle keeps looking forward to that, but me personally also. And 3, this is a weird one, but it's non-negotiable. We need a full barrel of your spit.
mucus.
Like a.
It didn't translate correctly from Watcher to Falsk. Mucus.
A liquid of some type.
From your mouth.
Coach.
Mouth liquid,
right.
please.
I would like a persuasion check, but this is more of a tiered result.
You have to come off as not sounding weird.
I prefaced it with, this is a weird one.
This is
So who's persuading? Who's persuading? Okay.
He's the tongues guy.
Okay. You just want the one roll?
Persuasion, yeah. Nobody can help you. You're speaking primordial. Nobody else knows it.
Ooh.
All right. 14.
Wow.
14. Now, do I have advantage? I was complimenting their little hovel quite a lot.
No.
It's for educational purposes.
I said this was a tiered check. Okay, so these guys don't have much room for negotiation based on what's going on. All right. She says, I don't really know what you mean by initiating trade with a group of 5 people, but I will say that certainly if you can save our eggs and maybe some of the other things or all of the other things, I certainly would be willing to give you a great deal on future shipments of the giant crab meat. That would be no problem at all. You would be doing us a great service in saving our people. The mucus thing is pretty weird, but
yes, I know.
We've got a lot of people here, and we do have barrels, so I'll just begin a collection while you're gone, I guess. That's fine.
I don't want to picture
amazing.
That.
The magic item, of course, we were already willing to part with, and listen, if you find anything of value amongst the village or this temple or these Yuan-Ti, I mean, just keep it. That's fine. We didn't really leave much of value. I mean, if you find money in a house, in a pot or something, maybe don't break the pot and take our money. But, if you kill a Yuan-Ti and he's got money on him, like, go ahead, take it.
Are there any...
That's the Falsk clause.
Are there any heirlooms of your people that we should, shy away from? I will be very honest with you. Sticky fingers. I don't want to offend anyone.
Don't take this the wrong way, but there are no heirlooms that we have that you would have any interest in.
You are probably right, but I'm an interesting weirdo.
No, I am definitely right.
This is the group that's asking for Gripply mucus. Don't judge us.
Yeah, we are asking for a barrel of spit, so...
Mucus.
Just believe me, it won't be a problem.
All right, then. I think that's doable.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
A description of this larger Yuan-Ti would be nice, I think.
Yeah. Exactly how much larger?
Well, he was like 8 feet tall. Something like that. I'm not a great...
Oh, man.
I'm not great at measurements.
It's a brute.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
basically a big fucking snake with arms.
Basically 3 of me, so,
Okay.
Yeah, he had like this big ass sword.
Boy.
Got a dragon, we'll be fine.
Well, I don't think we should be of too much worry. The shorter one over here is one of the fastest growing, well-known individuals at Candlekeep, and the rest of us are pretty okay at our job too.
Well, it's nice to know that she's going to grow because she's pretty short.
No.
You don't understand that. You didn't understand that.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
Did Tom?
Oh, and I didn't understand the compliment either.
Does he know languages?
Thinking about how I suck.
Wait, does Tom understand?
No. He's got tongues. You all understand everything Falska's saying.
Comprehend languages.
And
so
no,
can't
I don't think the Manifest Mind has anything extra like that. But Joe, just so you know, the difference between this and a familiar is as far as like hearing and seeing for the future. I can do that at the same time. It's like I'm looking at 2 screens.
Okay.
But no.
Yeah, I did make a token for him too. Did you cast Comprehend Languages?
I was going to, and then we did the tongues thing, and so I didn't.
I'm actually asking Carly.
Oh.
Hey, I have a tattoo. Do I have to cast a spell to do it?
I don't have all your magic items memorized.
I think you have to.
What does the tattoo say it does? You would have to cast it once per long rest. So I guess the question is, did you cast it at the beginning of?
No, let's not do that.
Okay. Yeah,
because that would use a spell, right? A spell slot.
No, it uses the item, not your spell slots.
Yeah, it uses the items only spell slot.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Watcher. Let me just see if the item is set. Let me look at your spell book. Oh, come on, Carly. It says right there on your on your thing. Uses 1/1. Look at your spell book.
It's in my inventory, not my spell book.
Look at your spell
book.
Okay.
Well.
So what the item did is the item put it into your spell book and took the details of being able to cast it once per day right there. So now you didn't know that. It's fine. But now you do.
Well, you think I will try and remember. I will do my best. I mean,
all right.
I'm not very good with memory things, but
I'm not very good with memory things.
Like I'm probably, already have Alzheimer's. I'm gonna take out of my bag the mucus collector that I bought.
The barrel?
No, I got a wooden barrel, but I also got a mucus collector.
Oh, the extractor thing. Okay.
Yes. And I'm going to give it to Falsk and say that this is to help them with the mucus.
And then Falsk just falls asleep.
I'm sorry, I was slightly distracted.
Watcher gave you a mucus collector.
I mean, I'm gonna hold it in my hands for a moment and just look at them starting to spit into a bucket.
Hey, give him that. Give him that.
Are you? They're already hard at work. It looks like.
It could help. It could help. They could still do that.
Oh, okay. I will look at the pond mother. But you have been very gracious in providing us with the utmost information that we need to succeed. Your trust in us is placed. Well placed. We'll find out. This is for you. It is. I don't really know how to describe it any better than a mucus collector. Anyways, yeah.
I guess that would be useful then. Yes. Okay. At first, I was thinking you were giving me a gift.
I really thought I was too. Watcher, are you sure? I don't know if this is a gift.
You can have it back when we're done. We don't need it.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, and I'm sorry for asking a very, very odd and deeply personal request. Yeah, we're gonna go save your eggs, probably your village.
Thank you. We'll appreciate that very, very much. Any other questions?
Guys, do we have any other questions? I have a lot of information to parse through here for you, but the gist of it is this. So any other questions?
Does the captain know where to go?
Oh, I guess where we're going is important. Can we have a local map of which direction we're traveling to reach this location of being run over by Yonti?
Oh, Maitor knows where to drop you off.
Ah, the captain. Excellent. Okay, good. No, I think we're pretty much set then.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I look forward to your return.
Me too. We will come with good news, I hope.
Me too.
All right, guys, this is the gist of it. Watcher, really weird request. Gotta be completely honest. That one put me on my heels a little bit.
Well, I gave them. Did they like the gift?
No, it's slightly off-putting to receive a gift like that. It felt more of like a put on your work clothes and get to work than a gift, and they are definitely returning it.
I mean, you never know when you're going to need to collect mucus.
Did you tell them to wash it after each use?
I have no idea what that thing is, so no.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know how to use it. That would be like me trying to explain to you how to believe in your God.
Okay. What did you negotiate for our reward?
Well, there's a magic item.
Ooh.
We don't know what it is. I didn't ask. There is
why didn't you ask? Why?
Because there's a magic item. We don't need to know what it is. It's probably good. Let's be appreciative people today.
I may have distracted him with the mucus thing.
Yeah, also we're getting a whole barrel of mucus. Can you believe it?
Did you at least put the Falsk clause into the contract that we get to keep whatever we find?
We're not allowed to break into anyone's homes and steal their money, but we can keep anything on the dead that we find, was the gist of it. Also, they don't have any heirlooms that we will want, so everything's for the taking as long as it's not nailed down.
Okay, so anything that belongs to the Yuan Ti now belongs to us.
Yes, I think that's effectively what we've determined.
Okay.
Okay. You guys return to the ship?
Is that your voice going up a little bit there?
Yeah.
He's excited.
Do we know what the Yuan-Ti speak?
Primordial, right?
No,
Again?
Well,
Would we know?
I might know.
Since you speak it.
Well, no, I don't speak primordial, but I have studied like peoples and languages and stuff.
yeah. Let's see how much you know. Just make a history check.
Not a nature check, history.
Nature.
Yeah, I was a 17. It rolled over. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say that you know for sure that they speak common, generally, and draconic generally.
Ooh.
So we shouldn't have a problem if we need to talk to them.
No.
Okay. 8 feet tall, huh?
That's what she said.
That one's Vespers.
Almost as tall as I am.
Ooh.
I can take them.
Keep in mind, she said that it was a snake with arms. So height is a complicated thing when you're talking about an upright snake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to hate this one. Oh.
Okay. So you
Take us away, Captain.
Yeah, you guys get back on the ship. And travel 5 miles north. Which isn't too far. And you basically get to an area and you don't see a village, and they like drop anchor. And Maitor Jans, calls you all over to the what side is the ship right?
Starboard's to the right.
Oh, I thought
Starboard's to the right. Okay, well, whatever.
Star
Brings you all over to the side of the ship and points out, and he says, "All right, so the crab maze is basically the easiest way into the village. It is basically a series of small docks that are connected, and there are you see those columns sticking out of the water? They're like 10 feet high, come out of the water, and the main platforms are kind of built around them, and all of the gangways are connected to that, so it kind of keeps them all in place as the water moves around them. Yeah, you're gonna want to just head to the gangways and then use that to get to the land. And then from there, you just head east to the village. The only thing is you're gonna have to be kind of careful on the gangways because it's called the crab maze because the crabs are kept in caught in cages beneath that. And, I would guess that no one's been maintaining it since the Gripply have been forced out of the village. So odds are they've all started to break free.
Oh. So, how long is it through these planks?
Planks?
Or how long is it to get from?
You're talking about the crab maze?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not all that big. Here, hold on. I've got a picture I can show you.
Oh.
I just have to re-download it because this is another one that apparently freaking disappeared and I didn't catch it, just like last time we played.
And then once you figure that out, just looking from the deck, is there anything that looks like off, like it shouldn't? Like it looks obviously like an area that they use, but does something look, I don't know, off in general to me?
You can make the nature check you were talking about before.
Ooh, I have good nature too.
I think he has advantage though.
Oh.
Go to players, everybody, figure ownership, observer.
I get to add my wisdom modifier to nature
Okay.
checks.
Can you guys see that now?
21.
Yes, I can see that picture. Oh,
ooh.
God. I rolled, what did I roll?
You rolled
A 9.
I rolled a 7 and a 3.
Yeah.
I-
So
you roll
basically, you, Rigsby, are just distracted by
The crashing
not
waves.
fear, but how daunting this looks.
A rabbit in water.
You didn't expect that, like, the safest entry to be something like this bullshit. But yeah, that's what it looks like.
Place looks fucked.
Wow. That's cool. Not Morn, Dave.
Yeah. Morn, so you scoping it out along with him to see what if anything looks off. And there doesn't seem to be any people around or anything, but you definitely see the giant crabs poking out of the water here and there.
Mm.
And what I'll really give you with that check is that what you have pretty much figured out is that when you take the crab maze to get into the land, you're probably just going to want to try to avoid making noise, so that none of them, who are probably hungry, come up to attack.
Hmm. Shoot. Don't have that prepared today.
So
Hey,
anyway,
what's going on?
so anyway,
Oh no.
once you get to the land, they have a wall they use to block the water from raising any higher within the breakwater. So they have an area of calm water near the village. And basically you're just going to want to climb over that. And then you're at the village. You know. I think I went back to talking in my old lady voice. Whoops. Yeah, so that's basically that's basically it.
Okay.
We'll just have to watch out for giant crabs along the way.
Okay, hear me out, Watcher. I'm sorry, but you're the worst one for sneaking.
What?
What
False.
if-
False teller. I'm so sneaky.
You see?
Hmm.
What if I carry her on a disc?
You what? No,
I can carry her on a disc.
Vesper, you you think you can actually lift Watcher up?
Yeah, no, yes, because it's magic.
Like flying?
Yeah, but you have to sit still because you won't be able to fall off the disc. Or that would kind of like be the whole opposite of the point.
Like a magic carpet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's exactly like that.
I'm in.
So
Great.
Nobody here has Pass Without Trace or Silence.
Nope,
mean-
but I have a disc.
I'm effectively just silence, so that's 2 of us.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah, they lower a rowboat for you guys, and you're good to go whenever you want.
I mean, we can. Watcher, you can go in the boat. I thought, I don't know. I was like, if we have to do a stealth check, I feel like. I don't know.
yeah, well, they're crabs. It's not going to be the worse than the Yuan Ti.
Yeah, that's fair. I can save my spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I still want to ride on that magic disc at some
We
point.
can
So
we can do it sometime.
Okay,
so-
okay.
Isn't that a
On a
ritual
magic disc ride.
Flirting disc.
Oh, new world.
floating
Isn't that a ritual?
disc.
There it is.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
but I can cast stuff with like a casting time of 1 action immediately. If I want.
Right. But you can also cast it as a ritual and
Yeah,
you
I
can
could take my
it
time
along
with
with
it.
us. Yeah. While
You
we're
were talking-
rowing.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
were talking about your spell slot.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I can cast things that have a casting time of 1 action immediately, she says. Like, oh yeah?
No, I was just thinking about my abilities and I was like, it's fine. I'm going to cast a fucking disc immediately. Everybody calm down about the crabs. I don't know, man.
Crab people.
Also, I will say sometimes this sheet on here really fucks me up because I always also forget to check what's prepared because the symbol is not that.
Yeah, I've tried to look
Obvious.
for something that's better, but
So
That's okay.
I click on the right column for prepared and it just shows me what's
Yeah.
prepared.
I know, but
I do.
then I also want to like so in combat I'll do that, but I also like to see what I have as a ritual since I have that
Oh.
feature.
You can click both, can't you? Or no?
That means it has to be both.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
what are
Okay, I'm
the
getting in
D&D
the boat.
creatures?
All right. Rowboat.
What are the D&D creatures that are basically crab people?
What?
There's a D&D, isn't there a D&D crab people?
There's a race.
Yeah, isn't there a...
They're a little crabby.
Aren't Lothukin or whatever are they called? The fish people? They're not crab people.
No, those are...
Lafuckin?
Bird falcon.
Turducken.
I'm gonna have to look it up now.
Eldani,
I don't remember what they're
Eldani.
actually called.
I'm thinking of Eldani.
Aldani's just a Italian noodle dish. What are you talking about?
They're lobster
Ghibli.
folk.
Eldani.
Ghibli.
That just means your pasta is not cooked fully.
Look, I'm going to post a picture.
All right. So Falsk and Rigsby, can you row and Vesper prepare your spell while Watcher and I keep our eyes out for things?
Okay.
Katha, that's what it is.
What?
And Grung are the frog people.
But it
Right.
has like a human half face. That was so gross.
I don't like this. Why does its eyes? Why are the eyes looking right at me?
So
Ooh.
my players in my previous campaign killed a bunch of Eldani and ate one of them, and I was like, Jesus Christ!
But did they
With
have
or
Old Bay?
without butter? Oh,
Right.
okay.
With butter. With
They
butter.
have
No,
output.
they did the whole thing, and I was like, Jesus Christ, you guys, they're people.
Oh.
They're still people.
So they did it with butter, but without Old Bay.
Yeah.
No class.
Yeah, what a
Oh.
shame.
Decadent. What's the weather like?
Clear.
Okay. While we're on the boat, then I will summon Anil and just tell him to watch out for snake people on the shore. So if he can like fly and circle while we're trying to get through the
That's
crab
a good idea.
maze.
Yep,
Okay.
I'll do that. You know what I'm gonna do? He's flying around looking. I'm gonna have you roll for him later. So we don't know how good of a job he's doing yet.
Okay.
I want to have the manifest mind doing something similar. Hang on. Let's see. I think he can go pretty far away from me.
Oh. Do you want him? So Anil is going to the shore. You want Tom to go into the maze?
Okay. Yeah. Joe, he can go up to 300 feet away from me, and I can see what he sees and hear what he sees. I don't know that it being new, I want him like 300 feet away, but maybe he can kind of scout 100 feet ahead of us.
Sure.
Okay.
That's fine. So
I don't want him too far. I'm scared he'll disappear.
all right. So you guys basically row up to the crab maze, and I want to put you guys on this map, so I'm going to.
Can't be rowing. Yeah, me neither.
Ooh.
Big rowing.
All right. So you are on the crab maze, and you see the wall down to the southeast where he was talking about. Well, it's not really so. Really, I turned the whole thing sideways for some reason, so everything's turned 90 degrees. The bottom of the map is technically east, but that doesn't matter. All right, so I think I've got everybody. The floating disc doesn't move until you are 20 feet away from it. Is that it?
I didn't cast it since we decided
You didn't.
We were gonna rowboat.
All right.
Ribbit.
Oh, well, you were. Well, I thought the idea was that she would be on the floating disc instead of
once we got here. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I intended.
Yeah, so all this area is all
confused
very
because then you said rowboat, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, no. So this area is very shallow, so the ship couldn't get too close to the crab maze, and so the idea was that you took a rowboat to get to the crab maze, and now you're, the map's height away from the shore.
Okay. Question: the spell says that if the disc were to pass over something like a crevasse or a pit that was more than 10 feet deep, it couldn't cross it. So these little areas where it's like...
It's all pretty shallow. You don't have to worry about it.
You can actually see it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, all the water is shallow enough that if Falsk jumped in, he could almost touch. Not quite, but almost.
Well, then, yeah, I did the ritual while we were coming across or something.
Okay, but if she stays 10 feet away from you. Then is that what we're?
20.
20 feet away from you. Okay, so for now, I'm going to put her behind you.
It is behind me, yeah.
I've got Echo out. I've got Misha out. And can you see through Tom? Do you think you can see through Tom? Okay.
Oh, I can all the time.
I've got on the map. Can you see through Tom?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Joe, how many
So-
more times do I have to say yes? How many languages do you want me to say it in?
So I've got him about
Ah.
100 feet ahead of you right now. Okay.
Great. Wow.
Um,
Wow.
and-
Guys, it's fine.
okay. All right.
There
Oh,
he
it's
is.
totally
Okay.
safe, you guys. Looks calm waters.
Who should go first?
Well, as you
Falsk or
guys make,
Rigsby?
as you guys make landfall, I need
Mhm.
everybody who's touching the dock with their feet to make a stealth check for me, please.
Oh no!
Natural one. Natural
'Cause
one.
what we're gonna do
Natural
is
one.
find out if when you made landfall, if you were noisy enough to get attacked immediately. Holy
All right.
shit!
Wow.
Oh no!
Ugh.
Don't worry, I fixed it. That was almost a 20.
Oh my god, you fucks!
I
It's
am
either
the knight.
great or terrible.
That's insane. You got a natural 20, a 26, a 21, a 5, and a 3. That's amazing.
More good than
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, you
Wait,
land.
is that everybody? Or are we missing someone?
No,
I'm
Watcher
not
doesn't
touching the
roll.
dock.
Watcher's on a
Right.
floating disc.
Okay.
And Echo is either on somebody or flying, and Tom is flying. So, nothing. You land. You get off the boat. They take the boat back to the ship. And I'm just saying, like, a crewman went with you or whatever, and you don't get attacked. But you see now and then a crab kind of pokes out of the water, like over here or whatever, and then goes back in.
I don't mean to be indelicate, Watcher, but how much do you weigh?
Uh,
And Rigsby, how much does Misha weigh?
where would that be?
Misha is small, so I don't think
How
it's
much
gonna be
you
that.
weigh? What do you mean? Where would it be? You tell.
Did I ever write it down?
It would be in
I don't-
biography.
I don't know how much I would weigh. I'm 6'4", and I'm made
Mhm.
of metal.
Scroll
wood.
in your
It's like
appearance.
Feature in
So-
Warforged know that they weigh like a
You do
ton.
have weight on there.
That doesn't make any sense, though, does it?
160.
Yeah, isn't that?
I don't know what metal you're made of.
Aluminum, apparently.
Yeah, that's really light. Let's say
Aluminium.
400 pounds.
Nuh-uh. What would make sense?
Nothing
Hmm.
because people
could
like
just-
you don't exist in real life. So
Right, I could just make up. I could be
Yeah.
160 then.
You can be 160.
yeah, if you want.
Okala is like 340 or something. So like, just
Oh.
be whatever you want to be.
My God.
So-
You
We're
can
gonna-
be up to
Oh, wait.
500, so
So-
it's fine.
Warforged average weights are between 270 and 300 pounds for
Oh, wow.
ones that are
Yeah.
between 6 foot and 6'6".
Yeah,
Okay.
it actually says it in the race traits. It's 270 plus 4 times your size modifier.
Okay.
Okay, so Misha can float on the disc too with Watcher if that's what Rigsby wants.
So Watcher, are we saying 270 then?
I was gonna say 288.
288.
Oh.
All right. Change
I just
your-
like it's are my favorite. So
Yeah,
Mm.
change it on your character sheet. So she's
269.
sorry, I didn't go for it.
Oh.
I saw yesterday it was a guy who values like special money, and he said that this is the first time he had ever had to value a $10 bill of all things, because the serial number on the $10 bill was 420-69800B.
Oh my God.
Hmm.
The prophecy.
It's the end of the world.
It is the one.
He's like, I had to value this. Yeah, I guess.
Joke's on
Oh.
him because $10.
Somebody
It
would pay more
actually
than
doesn't
$10
say
for
how
that.
much Misha
Mhm.
weighs. She's a small dragon right now. So I would imagine the same as like a small creature. So what? 10, 15 pounds?
2 pounds.
Mm, yeah, I
Oh.
think 10 to 15 for. Well, no, that would be. Would that be
I mean,
tiny? That would be
I mean,
tiny.
Rayla weighs 25.
So she's
And
small.
she's
So
tiny.
okay,
Well, no, she would be small, not tiny, I think.
right,
Well, I think she's tiny.
right. So
I feel like
Sure.
Misha is the same size or bigger than your dog.
yeah,
Okay, so I'll say she's 30 pounds right now because
Okay.
she'll eventually grow.
so she
Okay.
can go. She
up
can
here.
go on the. Yeah, she can go on the
Yeah.
disc.
So you've got another 100 and something pounds that if you wanted to add somebody else on the. How big is the disc? Wait a minute.
Big enough.
3 feet in diameter?
It's biggins.
Yeah,
They stand.
yeah. And Watcher can hold Misha.
Have you ever seen
Okay.
those videos people make about how a 5-foot square is way too big for one person?
I
To be
understand
fair,
that.
I
but,
already rolled for her, so putting her on the disc now doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, but
there's going to be more
later.
checks.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, we gotta walk through this whole thing.
I'm not going to
Well,
tell
you
you
guys
how
do.
often because that really breaks the immersion, but you're
That's
doing
fair.
more
I'm
than
so
one stealth
immersed
check.
right now. While we
I
talk
know.
about the
I
weight
will
of
tell
Misha.
I will tell Misha to jump in Watcher's arms and follow her commands to get down if necessary.
All right.
Okay,
I
so
just
now
wanted
who's
to-
going first? Valsk or Rigsby?
I wanted to
Probably-
look for track.
Yeah, so- All right, so probably Rigsby.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
his stats are probably optimized.
It is unpaused. I just got to fix the time here.
So no one else is coming with me, just Rigsby or just Misha.
Just Misha.
Okay.
Vesper and I are probably the biggest risks on the making noises.
YOLO.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just rolling terribly.
If
Why
I
is
die, the
she
disc
rolling
That
falls.
was Misha. That wasn't you.
Why is she rolling a survival
Oh,
check?
sorry.
for
He meant to
traps.
roll a survival
must
for
have-
himself.
I'm-
What's 9 plus your whatever? Your
3,
survival.
12.
Oh.
12. Okay. Looks clear. Again, you're not seeing any signs of any people. There's no giant crabs up on the platforms at all, and you don't see any traps. I mean, everything's moving around an awful lot because of the kind of unsteady waves that are going on here. I will also note that these pillars that are blocking your view, they are only 10 feet tall, so they can be climbed or you fly or whatever, and I have it set up so that if you get high enough, you can see over it, so it won't block your vision anymore. Just FYI, I have height walls enabled.
Okay. What's the marching order?
Just do it.
Rigsby, I know. Rigsby, I'm talking out loud. Rigsby, Valsk, Morn, Vesper.
No, I don't want to be in the back. You be in the back.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you're still not in the back. The disc is floating behind us.
I know, but I'm
That's-
small.
I know. That's why I figured you
No, you
behind
be in the back.
me.
No.
You behind. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
all right. Everyone calm down. Go forward. I will bring up the rear and make sure everything is safe. Rigsby will lead the way. Go, go, go,
No,
go.
you can't bring up the rear because the disc is there. You're behind Rigsby. Go, go, go.
Oh, do I always have to be within a certain?
20
20
feet,
feet
20 feet
behind
Okay.
Vesper.
Yeah,
Okay.
you will automatically start moving when you get 20 feet behind me. You'll stay 20 feet behind me.
Start moving, Vesper.
We'll just assume that Echo and Misha are doing what they're supposed to be doing and leave their tokens where they are for now.
Yep, that's fine. I do want to eventually repeat the look for tracks whenever you'll let me. So just let me know whenever I need to make a new one.
Yeah, I would say every 50 feet, which is pretty much where you're at now. As you guys are walking, you're here. I mean, there's just loads of fucking creaks. Like, you think everything's gonna break as you're walking
So-
on it, but nothing seems to break, and nothing's jumping out to attack you at all. Everything still seems clear, Rigsby.
Do we need to roll another stealth check?
No.
Okay. All right.
Could I
Continue.
take a running jump and jump across this little gap here?
Don't want to get the fur wet.
What is your jump distance?
500 feet.
What's the calculation on that?
I don't know. It's probably a hair above
think
everyone else's.
I thought Harangon had something special for that. No.
Oh yeah, he could use that if he wants to.
I only get that a limited amount of times per day.
Oh, okay. The hippity hoppity feet.
I think if you take a 10-foot running start, you can jump a distance equal to your strength score. Is that right?
Sounds official.
5e standing leap. Yeah, if you cover a number of feet up to your strength score, if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, when you make a standing jump, you can only jump half the distance. So if you run and jump, you would get 8 feet. Yeah, I would say that's fine. It's just a matter of will you slip when you land.
Okay, yes, I'll jump across here.
Okay, so just make an acrobatics check. Yep, fine.
Ooh.
Nice.
I go out to here. I'm not looking for tracks. Do I just see anything in general out here that looks moving or odd or anything?
Well,
I mean, just that every now and then you see, like, and it's in random spots, like a crab will pop up someplace and just kind of look around and then go back under the water.
Don't go too far.
I'll go over here and then wait for everyone else to start coming across.
All right. I guess I'll start. Mm-hmm. I'm not jumping. I'm walking.
Oh, you're just gonna walk through it. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have. It's strength based, right?
Yeah. So
So I'm not. I have a -1.
Make an athletics check then as you cross the water.
Okay. Yeah. See.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
So I just jump. Yep. Just walk right in.
All right. So you walk right into it. You walk right into it. There is a sudden surge of water as the water kind of crashes up against the pillar up here, and then the wave like kind of swings back and knocks you into the water, and you're kind of pushed over to the next set, and you can take a chance at trying to grab on, which I think is just going to be dexterity.
Can I cast Mage Hand over there so that can also give him a hand here?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Make it an advantage.
What, the dex check?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. 17.
Okay. I mean, but the 17's great. You grab on and get back on. You don't take any damage. You didn't get attacked.
Just wet.
Oh yeah, you're soaked.
All right.
You next, Vesper. Would you like me to throw you?
Can you carry me?
Probably. I don't see why not.
Okay.
Do you want to be a backpack or a front pack?
Carly, you get inspiration, by the way. I can't remember what it was you did, but I wrote it down and then forgot to tell you. You did something with the pond mother that I really, really liked. I can't remember what it was.
Mucus related?
Maybe. I can't remember.
Probably. You never know when you're going to need to collect mucus.
You guys were role-playing, so I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. And I did forget why, but yeah.
Counts.
And question, I don't have any control over this disc. It just goes. Okay.
Yep. Just follows Vesper.
I will put my Mage Hand here to help Falsk across, like if he jumps or walks. Backpack.
Okay, backpack. Hold on tight. We are going to run and jump.
Oh,
I start running and jumping.
Okay.
Acrobatics
Yeah, make acrobatics.
or
All right,
athletics.
you land
Oh.
fine.
phew.
Cool. Good job,
So-
backpack.
So Felsk and Vesper get across, and so I mean it's fine, Carly, but following 20 feet behind doesn't mean you're mimicking her path. So like when she went to stay 20 feet, you ended up like there.
Oh, okay.
And now that she's over there, like you're like right there floating. Morn, can you make a fate check for me, please?
What?
It's a
What?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. You're all fine. Nothing happens. Can I get another stealth check from everybody?
Why?
No.
Because you have moved an appropriate distance for there to be another one that's required.
Oh,
How?
come sit on the disc.
Hey,
Can you drive the disc?
All right, let's see. Only 4 people, so
I'm quiet like a bat.
Apparently
Misha's
not.
over here, so I'm thinking
stinks that
something.
you guys
so
made this 4 people instead of 5 like it was before.
yeah, it does, doesn't it?
mhm.
Sucks to suck, Joe.
Damn.
Well, I'm gonna say that's a failure because
I was just kidding. I was kidding.
because the DC was 20, and while you did get 2 successes, one of them barely got it. So that's a failure. So what I need is
Giant crab to pop up out of the water.
I need a D4, please.
I shouldn't do it.
From
Do it. Do it.
Elect
do it,
somebody.
Do it.
okay.
Dave rolled.
Oh,
Nice.
Dave. No, Dave went first.
Yeah, Dave was first.
Oh
Guys,
wait, maybe we
The
want it to be
D4
one.
Yeah, was the number
Oh.
of crabs that's coming
Oh,
up.
No.
It's the number of crabs.
No,
We,
we
me and
we're
Josh
gonna use
DM.
Josh's.
It's not.
No one was
15 minutes to
rolling.
roll.
Also,
I voted for Josh to roll.
I did too.
Also, it was a D4 plus 2.
Oh,
Josh.
God.
No.
Crab people, crab
Mutiny.
people.
Crab people.
All right, so 1, 2.
We're dead.
Even before we hit the UNT. Ooh.
That's pretty nice. All right. Okay.
No,
Yeah, everybody roll.
no one's friends with you right now.
I think I'm going first.
This isn't my fault.
Yes, it is.
It's mine, apparently.
It's mine.
Who
Ooh.
doesn't get initiative? Who doesn't?
Misha
Is
does not. She
Tom-
was on my turn.
Misha doesn't. Okay. What about Echo?
Echo does.
Echo does. Okay, and Tom doesn't.
Believe not. I'm double checking.
I
Who
actually
decided
didn't put
how to
Tom in.
spell Tom's name? Kristen.
Oh.
Me, it's Tome, but the E is silent.
It just reminds me of a book name
Mhm.
where I wouldn't know how to pronounce it.
Oh, right. I was checking.
You want me to roll Echo?
Yes, please.
And I think Misha would be on the same square as me,
Yeah.
Josh, if you're trying to measure stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Hmm.
get rid of that AOE now, but it's not.
So
it's not
you
working
on the
out.
on the on
Oh.
the top left, instead of token control, switch to measurement controls, and then a little thing will pop up that you can delete.
There it is. I knew I had to look for the exploding thing, but I
Oh.
couldn't find which
Yeah.
the right
Okay, so it is on your turn. It's a bonus action.
Yeah, it looks like everything that it can do, including cast a spell from its space, is all on my bonus action. So it does not need initiative.
Great. All right. Oh, I haven't done any music, have I? Let's see here. I guess I just want combat music, don't I? Oh boy.
Oh.
Whoa.
I honestly thought we were going to get Crabcore. A little disappointed.
Crabcore.
Some Maryland punk would be appropriate.
Yeah.
All right, Rigsby, you're up.
Okay. You don't, or how strict are you with like weapons that are like in our hands? Can we
Not really at all.
Weapons?
I don't really care about that.
All right. In that case, I will pull out short sword and scimitar. Bonus is this one within my reach?
Yep.
Okay. I will bonus action Hunter's Mark for free.
Okay.
I wish that was a rabbit person because that would be epic if that was me. And then I will take my 3 attacks.
This reminds me of Attack on Titan, this song.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
First one, short sword.
Ooh. Okay.
19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
sorry. Speaking of Attack on Titan, all but the last 2 episodes now have been.
Ooh. Okay.
Dubbed?
I gotta catch up.
Okay.
Hunter's
Over.
Mark. So
Right?
10 total. Extra attack. Advantage because of Vex. Oh no!
Miss.
Wait, no. Sorry, that should not be an advantage. It's only a 10. It's only a 10.
Miss.
Yes. Okay. Didn't matter. And then scimitar is just a regular offhand attack.
All right.
22.
You slice and dice him.
That's it.
The first
Okay.
crab is dead.
I will go ahead and just move up to this one. Misha is just going to run kind of into the center here and just kind of get in the center of everybody.
Okay. Jumps off the disc.
Yep, jumps off the disc and is just going to kind of run there. She can't do anything because I have to use my bonus action to command her, and I used that. So that's it.
Oh, okay. Crab. I'm not used to rolling high initiatives.
Hmm.
In my other group, pretty much they all go and then the monsters go. It's super annoying. So because I don't want to always have them fighting high dexterity creatures, I made a rule that all bosses get an extra D4 on their initiative. Because it's the only way I can keep my bosses from dying in the first round before they get a turn.
I like that.
I guess I need to give them stronger bosses. But all right, this crab is going to try to attack you. Hey,
That hits.
Yep. Okay, you're gonna take 7 damage. That's insane.
Ow.
This crab is
Okay.
on a roll.
Oh.
Stop it.
All right, Vesper. That's a 6.
Yeah. It misses.
This one. So
Remember, I'm floating.
Yeah, Watcher's floating. I'm gonna say Felsk and Vesper being about equidistant. The issue is that Felsk is a lot taller, so this thing's vision from the water is probably gonna make it so that it would go for Felsk. So that's a 22
reasonable
for
choice.
5 damage.
Ooh.
Most of my health, okay.
It jumps up and you're like, Vesper, watch out! And it clamped onto your shin. Ah! All right. Did you take half damage?
I hit the wrong button.
All right. I was like, is he resistant to bludgeon?
I got
Vesper, you're up.
confused because I thought I was resistant to bludgeoning too.
Okala.
Yeah, I had to click on my token and remember where that button was, but I eventually found it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Vesper, you're up.
Considering whether I'm running away or I'm fighting.
Yeah, actually, for right now, I'm just gonna do Mind Sliver.
Okay.
No. I'll Thunderwave.
Okay.
This direction. All right.
That's a cube, right?
Yeah, I have a template.
All right.
Ooh.
Constitution.
Nice.
Good damage, too. Failure. Very close. Failure. Brigsby. Failed.
That was for Hunter's Mark. Because I took
Okay.
damage.
And
Ah.
you guys can see the health summary for them, right?
No.
No.
If you highlight over the token.
Oh, yep. I
Oh.
can see it.
Okay. Oh.
I like
Nice.
that. I like that a lot.
It's just
Huh.
a generalized, is this thing bloodied or what, kind of thing.
I don't
Are you
know.
gonna
Is
move 'em back?
Faust's right?
Yes.
Do you want me to move them? Are you
Yeah.
gonna move them?
Move who?
Get them the fuck up on my face.
Get her out of the
It
grill.
pushes them? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
10
10 feet.
Get out of here. Thank
Okay.
you. Now I will run away.
You gonna delete the
Hmm.
template or?
No, because I forget how.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a hard time. You're giving me a hard time. Go up to the top left.
Welcome to my
Instead of
life.
Token controls. You click on measurement controls, and then the little icon will appear that you can delete.
Okay. I wasn't listening. I'm doing I was doing
But it would be
something
just
else.
so
Sorry.
much easier if you just did it, Joe.
I want
Yeah,
you guys
seriously,
to
come
learn. I
on.
want you educated because we're playing again on Sunday,
Mm.
and
Uh-huh.
that's a short enough time period for you guys to remember stuff.
Would it bother you if
That's
we
what
didn't?
you think.
Remember
Measurement
what?
controls on the top left, Kristen.
I don't
Click on
remember
measurement controls. It's the
anything.
L-shaped
So weird.
ruler.
It's like when he talks. It's like a
L-shaped
like
ruler
a
at the
murmur.
top. L-shaped okay.
It's like that Charlie
There's
Brown.
gonna be more crabs in a minute.
What do you
Who are you
want?
guys?
Crab people.
There.
Crab people.
Who,
You did it.
Who?
Okay.
who
Joseph.
are you people?
Bonus action.
I'm moving. What's his face back?
Okay.
I can't. I was too zoomed out, so I don't actually know how much he moved, but I'm sure it's fine.
End turn? Okay.
Thank you.
Bells.
Wow.
Oh, good. All right. First off, I'm going to look
At your shin.
Morn, and I'm going to bonus action Master of Tactics. How do I send this out? I don't want to roll it. I just want it to go in. There we go. And I'm going to tell Morn, there's a crab over there. It has 2 pincers. Be careful about those. And then I'm going to stab the crab in front of me.
Okay. Stab the crab. That's it. That might be a good name.
Crab stab. No, I didn't.
You do miss.
Great. I can't offhand. So.
Yes, you can. Oh, it's a rapier.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a.
Because it's a rapier.
Wait, is it a rapier? Yeah, you're right. It's a
It
rapier.
says rapier, so I'm assuming.
Yeah. You're right. Okay. Yep. I bonus actioned appropriately. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Echo's turn.
Sorry, my mic was off. I'm gonna have Echo go to Falsk and hopefully give him advantage.
Okay.
Next round.
Crab. Which one is? There we go. This one's near dead. Let's see. How fast is this thing in the water? Whoa! Oh boy! Oh man!
Why do I feel
So
like
soon.
singled out? You know?
Where else is he gonna go?
There's like a dragon next to me. That feels like a challenge.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage. As it pinches your toes.
Oh.
Alright, yeah.
For a second, I was gonna move down my hit dice. Oops.
It's bludgeoning, not piercing? That's odd.
It's bludgeoning because it's literally pinching.
Yeah, it makes sense, I guess.
Misha's AC is 17, so that definitely does not. Watcher.
Okay, so can I jump off of the disc onto the crab as I swing my flail into him? Okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's very cool. Of course you can do that. All right, yeah, you slam down. You hear like a crunch as he takes 7 damage. A little red 7 pops out of his body.
It was 8 damage, actually.
8 damage. He takes another... There's like a flame, and it smells great.
Wait, what is this?
From Misha.
Misha can use his reaction to add fire damage to an ally within 30 feet of him.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep, I explained that as well, but I realized I was muted.
You've probably explained it before, but you know, me. Remember things. And then...
Ow.
This is just complete chaos.
I don't think I want to do my bonus action.
You have another attack, don't you?
Oh shoot, I do!
Now.
Again.
I tried to kill it so you didn't have to use the... Well, never mind.
Oh, look at that damage, too.
I'm just slipping all over his blood.
I'm pretty sure she just knocked a hole in the bridge.
Whoops.
Yeah, I think that's what happens is that like you jump off, you hit him, and then like you do like this fancy spin and you just like slip. And
so fancy.
Just like smash it. So I think by next turn, if you don't get out of there, like the piece you're on is going to start falling apart.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, should I can still move.
You still have you still have your movement.
Technically, I'm there. Okay. Then I'm just going to jump up here.
Yeah, that's fine. Normally you can't move through a creature's space, but I would say that based on the move you were doing, where you were jumping off, hitting him, and then repositioning, I would say for this it's fine.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do a bonus action.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, Morin.
Okay. Okay, so I will. Let's see. I will enchant the staff with Shillelagh.
Okay.
Ooh, but wait, I have advantage from Master of Tactics.
Right.
So that's a 19 now for 11 damage. Ooh,
Which
sorry.
one are you attacking?
This one above me.
Okay. Yeah. Wacky. Okay, he's still alive.
Ooh.
He's got 4 that are quite hurt at this point.
I guess that's it for now.
All right.
I only get 1 attack.
All right. I'll attack the one that's in front of me.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Hey, by the way, guys, all these natural ones you guys have gotten, you get fate tokens for those. Remember that.
No.
I'm maxed.
hold on. I need to roll. I need to roll something else real quick.
You're maxed and you didn't use one when I made you randomly roll earlier?
Right.
Yeah.
But you passed anyway.
Yeah,
I didn't know what it was. It was 77. It was like, but for what?
Yeah.
It was
77 crabs?
It was whether or not while you were in the water you had stirred up one of them.
Oh.
Of course, I rolled a 4.
Yep.
Okay. My extra attack. That's an 18 to hit, Joe.
That does
22
hit.
at this.
Nope, it's an 18.
Oh.
Damn it!
You don't have to understand. We're right.
Okay. All right.
I forgot to switch my hunter's mark, so it only takes the 7 piercing.
Well, I mean, come on. I mean,
Nope. I didn't say it. So instead,
you literally did a concentration check in between turns. You Rigsby was gonna do it. I'm fine with it.
I'm going to use my bonus. I'm going to give my bonus action to Misha to make a bite attack on the one next to Mork.
Okay, well, that might be better.
It's
anyway.
fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that worked out.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
And then she'll reach out, grasp one of the claws with her jaws, rip it off, and it just kind of like sears in her mouth. So if anyone wants to eat that crab meat, hey, it's there.
Ooh.
And then she'll turn back to the one next to Vesper. She does have her reaction back now. That's the end of my turn.
Dibs on the claws. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like Felsk, with how much he's been talking about how much he likes crab, I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw.
No, not con. Why?
Because it's food related?
Wisdom.
You said Constitution
I
saving
want
throw.
Constitution. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Saving throw. Here we go.
This
Natural
is
1.
Toucan Sam. Oh my god. You
Natural
smell it,
20.
but you steal your mind. No! Crab later!
Fight now.
Kill now, crab
Kill
later.
now. Kill now. Crab later. Kill now. Crab later. Wow, another.
All my characters are big into like very short mantras. It's a big thing.
Rigsby, you
I
take
think
9.
that's on me, yeah.
Yeah, 9 damage. It like it was you missed him and then it friggin' pinched your ear.
I still have hunter's mark.
Like yow!
Fucking rabbit tails.
Fucking rabbit tails. Jesus Christ.
This one is gonna attack Watcher.
It can try.
Wait, well, it definitely can try. And
Succeed.
Well, not only did it succeed at attacking you, it succeeded at hitting you too.
Oh, it's a 21. I see.
Yeah, you take 5 damage.
Well.
And another one's gonna attack you. But you moved yourself into the middle.
How do I do this
18?
shenanigan?
Miss. I'm rolling really high for things with a +3 attack modifier.
It's
Yeah,
not
stop that.
showing. Oh, because I'm not clicked on my token. Never mind.
I had a natural 20, an 18, and a 15. Jesus Christ. Vesper.
Yeah, you hit me twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems like all of my companions are doing a really good job at their job. And I'm gonna look at Misha and I'm gonna be like, you gotta do that again, okay? And I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion right here. And it's gonna be a big ass dogfish. Like a 5-foot cube size big ass dogfish. And it's making water lapping noises from the swimming that it just did. And did you know that dogfish are a natural predator of crabs?
I didn't.
Well, Vesper would.
So this is a giant dogfish.
Well, I mean, like literally, I think a 5-foot tall person wouldn't be considered giant.
I'm saying giant.
For a
I'm saying
fish,
giant, not
Yeah.
large.
Yeah.
Because these are giant crab, but
Right.
crab crab are typically tiny, and these are medium.
Yeah.
So the giant dogfish would just be a medium-sized
Yeah.
dogfish.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just these two probably.
Whoa.
Well, so the one right next to you like sees right through it, knows it's fake. This one thinks it's real.
I thought a creature had to use an investigation check, which would take their action.
It's an intelligence check, yeah, investigation.
It's at the end of the spell.
Okay, so he just has to assume it's real.
It's only if it's using its action, though.
Yeah, I think if someone's intelligent enough, I personally wouldn't rule it where it's like they have to assume it's real. So I guess it really depends on their intelligence. And then, yeah, they could totally ignore it. Like, if they don't feel threatened by it, they could ignore it.
Their intelligence is a 1.
Middle. Yeah, I would probably fall in the middle where I just have them roll an intelligence check now instead of having to use their action.
But it says they have to use their action.
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah, I guess I'm not used to such a strongly weaponized minor illusion.
I guess that's to just determine if it's
house. Yes.
Well, yes, but that's to determine if it's real. But what would determine if it would go after the dogfish or you?
No,
I assumed that's what the wisdom save was for.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing.
Yeah, I was making a wisdom saving throw to see if they run away from it.
Yeah. Like if they were worried about it.
Yeah, so I guess we'll say that they both believe it's real, because I'm not even going to bother with the intelligence check. Their intelligence is 1. Like, they both think it's real, but I guess the one closest to you is not going to run because it thinks that it can get out of the water before the dogfish gets it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anything else?
Just keep trying to get Tom back.
Bausk.
All right, a classic turn and tell Watcher. Now you see, this one here has 2 pincers on it. You got to be careful. And then I want to stab it.
Were you using your thing again?
Yeah, I was going to use Mastermind again.
Okay. Yeah, you miss again. Jeez.
Yep, I suck.
T20 did not like you.
No, I'm rolling low, except for that sneak. Huh.
You're
All right,
distracted.
Watcher.
You were teaching me about the crab.
Hit the shit out of that thing. Good luck.
Oh, you had advantage because of Echo. That's right.
I had an advantage because of Echo.
Better.
Aha! 25.
Right. Yeah. So you're like, yeah, it has 2 pincers. Watch out for that, and you stab it in the face.
Oh well, shit. Good job, me. Okay. Now I'm done.
Okay. So Echo.
Echo gave the help action.
But now it's his turn again. I think he would just stay.
Okay. So this one, I have committed to getting out of the water so that it can't be attacked by the dogfish. And then it's going to attack Vesper, and it misses. Watch
So afraid of the fish.
Okay.
No, that's the one that's not.
Oh.
This is the one that is.
Oh. Grateful that it's up out of the water.
The one right in front of me?
Oh, yeah. Whack!
and then the one next to that one.
Okay. Whack.
Ooh.
And then, hold on, let me see. Is lay on hands a bonus action? Yes. So I touch Falsk and Vesper.
You can only do one.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. I touch. You're both barely injured. Falsk, how much do you need? Can I ask that?
Yep.
It seems like 5 points worth of got the shit pinched out of me.
Okay, so I'll give you 5.
The shit pinched out of me.
It pinched his hips and like squeezed until it came out.
It says I don't have any available uses, but I do because I haven't used it.
Have you tried uninstalling and reinstalling it?
Yeah, I guess it didn't refresh on the long rest.
And I can't put it in there myself.
I got it.
Okay. So minus 5.
Falsk already healed. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so use it now to get rid of 5. Or just change the number, or use it 5 times.
What?
I can't. It won't let me change the number. I have to do it 5 times.
Well, you can hit the edit button.
What?
Change it. It was using 1 per use.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. Now that I can't see anything.
20. Oh, I see where I could change it. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, 1 crab left.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Don't steal my kill, Dick.
I'm going to steal your. Well, it all depends.
Steal.
Get him. Get him.
I'm going to summon the necrotic bell over the top of it and toll the dead.
Oh,
So
boy.
wisdom 17, 14 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, that one looks delicious until it explodes and spiders crawl out of it.
Mm.
Oh. Oh, God.
All right.
Yeah, no snacking on that one.
Misha might like it.
Nope.
Misha will pull
Echo
out
probably
her mouth.
more.
And if anyone wants to grab some of the crab and put it in her mouth for searing, she will basically hold her mouth open like a grill. Just kind of gargle flames.
Oh, I would definitely feed Misha.
No.
I want to
Misha's
give
got
Misha
the-
a hug.
Oh.
Oh.
Misha is
She
cooking it.
accepts the hug.
Oh.
Misha already has the crab meat.
She's clever. What do you need back, Vesper?
Nothing. I only have a little bit. Just a little paper cut.
You sure?
Yeah.
Rigsby?
I'll be fine for now.
Which way do we go? Follow Rigsby.
Can I jump back on the disc or is it gone?
No, it's still there. You can make a survival check again, Rigsby, for traps.
Just in case I didn't say it right last time, I'm looking for tracks, not traps.
Okay.
Oh. In the water?
What kind of tracks?
Any kind.
UNT, of
Oh.
course.
Oh, okay.
Nope, you don't see anything.
Of course. Keep moving.
Why do I have a better survival than a ranger?
Because I have to get to 3rd level rogue and then I'll be super good at it.
Oh.
I will do another jump across.
Okay. Yep, no problem.
Oh boy. And this is acrobatics?
The jump, yeah.
Okay.
Really, it's not about the jump, it's about the landing.
Oh.
Yep, you're fine.
I can stand here and, like, catch him. And pull him.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, if there's somebody in front helping you with the landing, you can have advantage. Because again, it's all about slipping, not about the distance.
Vesper?
Backpack?
Oh. Falsk?
You're muted, but we're backpacking.
You can still hear him.
I'm gonna put my mage hand right there.
Well, Morin's gonna have.
Yeah. I give
okay.
I give Falsk advantage or whoever's jumping.
My mage hand pats him on the head and then disappears.
No. Wait.
No, baby, we can't hear you.
Look around.
Watcher's just out to sea.
So this is where it would be once you jump over.
Yeah.
With advantage. There you go.
It's okay. That's the DC isn't like ridiculous because it's not a fart. No, it's just wet.
Okay.
As everyone is following, I'm just going to kind of shout out. So, where are we going exactly? What am I looking for?
Shore?
I'm just trying to get across to the shore?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where
Right.
Tom is?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, yes. Are you that far ahead of everybody on purpose?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just moving because there wasn't a break. I can be, since that's where my token is.
Well, anyway. I'm just looking for another stealth check.
Oh.
That's fine. I'm good at those.
No. Not so good this time.
29.
Okay, so I've started to notice how to step on the planks. Really study it. It
dice?
reads like a book.
When I didn't roll, it just came out.
What?
What the fuck?
That was frightening.
Guys, he's speaking primordial. It's so annoying. When does his tongue wear off?
It should have worn off by now.
Okay, I'm just gonna move everybody so that they are kind of where
How about now?
should be. Yeah,
That's
sounds
better.
fine.
Oh,
A lot
common.
less like a monster.
Much
Hold
more
on.
gentle.
Roll a d4 for me. You failed. You failed.
Ah,
You guys failed.
what?
Oh, we gotta fight more crabs.
I'm
Yeah,
not rolling
failed
this
again.
time. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, 5.
You know, I was being really careful with the planks, guys.
5, 10,
Okay.
15, 20.
I desperately need to go feed a cat real quick. He's losing
He's
his absolute
dying.
shit.
Oh my god, come here. Yes, purr.
I somehow messed up
There-
my ability to see. Hold on. I gotta delete Rigsby and put him back out. I can't. Oh my god. What did I do? What did I do?
Kill Rigsby. Kill
Oh, there we
Rigsby.
go. I think I fixed it. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, this time I'm not gonna bother changing the music because it's only 3 crabs.
Plus.
+2.
Plus
No,
8,
just
right? No, that's not a challenge.
I thought it was +2 on the die roll.
That was the last encounter. It's
Oh,
a different.
Yeah. Different.
okay.
Yeah, we can do initiative again. That's fine.
Fireball. Oh.
And who was it
Ah,
that
yes,
took out?
lightning.
I'm going first again.
Misha.
What do we do? Oh, initiative. Come on, dude.
Okay, 1 sec. Roll. I'll be right back. Feed cat.
All right.
Ooh.
I'm third. I'll wait.
Bonus action, all hunters mark the one closest to me. I have concentration for an hour. Move up. Attack.
Wow. Okay.
Let me get back to that. Of course, I only rolled a 1, so it's not dead.
Nope.
I will... I'll do my Nick attack first. I think that one's dead, right?
Yep.
Okay, then I'll move to the next one.
That hits.
Oh, you're getting the rolls before me, so Hunter's Mark.
Every time.
13.
That one's not Hunter's Mark.
Oh, correct. Correct, only 7, thank you. And then I will just move 5 more feet.
Okay. Lauren, from the bottom to the top.
Okay. On the middle one, I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Oh, that one's cooked.
Woohoo!
Cooked.
Literally.
And then move to here. And then up a little bit in case anybody needs to get past. And done.
Ah, yes. I will move up. About here. Yeah, here. And I'll start blasting.
Whoa!
That's 18 for 12 damage.
Mm.
You get sneak attack on that because I'm next to it, right?
Yes.
Why I got in range of both of them.
Oh my god!
I think I kill it and its lineage. Like the whole line.
Jesus Christ!
All its descendants.
I cast a dogfish.
A dogfish. Again.
You did 25 damage to a creature with 13 hit points. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna feed the cat real quick. BRB.
Yeah. The whole thing is that there's less crab as you get closer to the shore.
So it was that first stealth check that was like the most important?
Yep.
I can't move him, but maybe you can.
Okay. You guys are now at the breakwater, which is a wall that's built into the water to make it so that there is a stable lagoon on the other side.
Yep.
Do you peek over? I apparently closed my notes at some point, but hold on. This music is way too happy.
So where would Anil be now?
Oh! Have him make the perception check.
Oh.
Should Tom make a perception check?
There's
How does that
nothing,
work?
There's nothing that he would have seen that you guys also wouldn't have seen. Neil. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so you guys are at a low wall which has been constructed to keep sea creatures away from the village and to protect the lagoon on the other side from rough water. This breakwater wall is made of intertwined branches reinforced by tough vines. It is hinged on the sides and split in the middle. It can be opened to allow the passage of small boats. It is currently closed and easy to climb over. Looking over the top of the wall, you see the lagoon, you see the village. Now, the lagoon is calm. and appears to be about 5 feet deep in most parts. On the village side is a dock. You think that traversing the shore into the village would be difficult because the forest is thick with vines and thorn bushes. But there are 2 rowboats tied up on this side of the breakwater, probably left here by the Gripply when they abandoned the village. Looking at the village, you see that it is filled with domed mud and bright buildings with hay roofs. I mean, with Anil flying overhead, I feel like it's easy enough for him to just give you the laydown of the deal with the village. So he would report back to you that on the shore, directly across the other side of the lagoon, are 5 Yuan-Ti kind of milling about and not really paying attention, but they do appear to be guarding the village dock on the other side of the lagoon, just very poorly. There is something like 20 mud huts, along with a big-ass one, which is probably the Pond Mother's hut. And on the opposite side of the village from where you are the brood pools. There are 5 of them. He can see the eggs. And there are 7 Yuan-Ti guarding the brood pools. Other than the ones on the edge of the lagoon and the Yuan-Ti by the brood pools, he doesn't see any others, but he can't see inside the huts.
I'm also going to have him land on Rigsby's shoulders, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds. No. Why does it say no uses remaining?
Mine was doing that too.
For who?
For Anil, it says no uses remaining.
Does he have uses of what
he's
trying to do?
Cure Wounds on Rigsby.
Oh, you would do that through on your character sheet.
Oh, but just not using my spell slot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Find it. Yeah, I probably have to edit. That item so that it'll appear in your spell.
Okay.
So.
Ooh.
That is
all right.
The what's it called? What was that called? It's the. What's his item called?
Anil Zasperdes, the Silver Raven.
Oh, that's what the item is called?
Yeah.
Okay. Anil item uses. Okay, I'll fix that.
The figurine, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, Rigsby, you get 13 hit points.
I'm almost back to full.
Have Tom make a perception check for me. However that works.
I know, that's what I was just wondering.
I'm going to
I think
refuse to learn.
Yeah, that's fine. I will learn.
From our general position right now, DM, how far away are those Yuan-Ti that Anil saw?
The ones.
How big the
ones for the dock or the ones by the brood pool?
Both.
And which one? Go ahead.
Yeah, the brood pool is like more than 300 feet away.
Okay.
And we have to go through the docks. We have to go through the docks to get to the village and the brood pool.
You don't. That's what Tom is looking for.
Joe, hear me out. This is my thought. It does not say. It says it's a telepathic connection. So I would almost say it's kind of whatever I would perceive.
That's fine with me.
And I don't have any bonuses really. So that was just +1. So I was like, meh.
Yeah. But I would also say that the only thing is that he doesn't get the advantage of your bat ears.
For sure.
Otherwise, it's you. That's fine.
Still, he doesn't have the vulnerability of my bat ears either.
Yep, that's fine. She always has to get one up.
And once again, welcome to my house.
Okay.
This
To
is
answer
Halloween.
Josh.
Campaign is going to be
I love
super
it. I love
fun.
it.
Yeah.
To answer Josh, so I don't have anything that tells me how big the lagoon is. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that the other side of the lagoon is 200 feet, and that the brood pools are 500 feet. Okay. So it's quite far, but Anil is flying around and they're ignoring a crow. Who cares, right? So he's scouting out for you pretty well. Tom sees this kind of muddy area over here and floats over to look around and determines that you can walk around the lagoon without having to go into any of the forest, and that what looks like part of the lagoon is actually just a really shallow spot where you could walk. The problem is that it seems very muddy. It's real friggin' muddy. And he doesn't know, because
Maybe
he's
I
a
wanna get on
floating
the desk.
spectral book, that he doesn't know if walking on it, for example, if Felsk or Watcher might sink.
I will not
Also
walk on
doesn't-
that.
That also
Very.
does not sound very stealthy.
Yeah. So
And
it's
like
either the
Watcher
boats
will
or
see
that.
the mud and won't go. So she'll be on the
Okay.
disc.
You stay on the
But
desk
do-
then.
To get to where the entrance of the huts are there more like plank bridges or
No.
to get there?
Yeah, let me describe this a little better. I'll just pretend it's south even though it's supposed to be east. So you're on this wall that is blocking the water from basically the ocean from
Right.
getting into this lagoon. So this lagoon, let's say that it's an oval, and heading to the village is the thin part of the oval, right? And as we've decided, it's about 200 feet away, with 2 rowboats tied up here that you could use to get across. So option A is use the rowboats to go across the thin part of the oval. Option B is that you go west into the mud and go around, which would be a lot easier to be stealthy, but it could be dangerous if somebody sinks, and it's going to be slow going because the mud's so thick. To the east,
I understand now.
to the east is really shitty forest, just horribly thick with vegetation. There's prickers and who knows whatever else might be in there. And so that definitely seems like a bad idea, because for all you know, there's like monsters and shit in there.
So the decision we need to make as a group is if we're either completely giving up the element of surprise by taking the rowboats, but it's a safer option, or we can attempt to go in a more risky option.
Yep.
That's
Well,
what we
and
have to choose.
also keep in mind with the non-stealth of the boats is that the quote-unquote guards are supposed to be guarding but not paying attention at all.
Can we tell how deep the lagoon is?
Oh, it's very shallow. Let's see. I thought I said how deep it was.
5?
Let's see.
Oh.
Let me
No,
just
that's the
check.
crab. Crab maze is 5 feet.
Yeah, 5 feet deep. 5 feet deep in most parts.
So could we possibly have people lay down in the boat and then Faust and Watcher push it?
Well, if the area above the water is super muddy, then what do you think the area below the water is like?
Mushy poop.
Yeah.
Watcher's
I hope
not
it's
doing that
much
either.
safe, but
Understand that the lagoon is for the Gripply to enjoy.
Right.
I say we take the boats and just try to be as quiet as possible and not draw attention until we get there.
Okay.
Okay. That sounds tactical. Yep.
Okay. Are you going to take both boats?
There's too many to not take both, I assume.
Oh, yeah, I think we need both.
How many can a rowboat take? I thought it was 5.
5.
Yeah, we got 2
There's
people.
5 of us plus a dragon.
Oh,
I think
right,
just
forgot about
for
Misha. Well, no, you can keep using the floating disc.
Right.
All right. Yeah, sure. We'll take 1.
All right. Who is rowing? Probably need 2 people.
I am a weak little bitch, so not.
Yeah, so am I.
so Falsk.
Well,
So am I.
Watcher, you have to get in the boat.
yep.
Does somebody want to trade places with me?
I can row. Don't worry. This shouldn't be too hard.
Don't break anything.
Well, really, you can put Misha on the disc if you want.
Yep.
I'll sit on the disc with Misha. It's fine.
I can't be
Okay.
on the disc.
Nope.
That's
Okay, Rigsby and Misha are on the disc. The other 4 of you are
I
in
can
the
also
boats.
just pepper people with arrows from a distance if I need to.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do for the boat. The first thing I want from both Falsk and Watcher is going to be a strength check, which is basically going to determine for me your pace in getting across.
athletics or just straight up strength?
If we say we're going slow on purpose to try to stay quiet, does that help at all?
So with rowing a boat, going slow doesn't necessarily mean quieter, because the loudness of the oars really depends on what angle it takes to go into the water. Right? If you suck at rowing, you're splashing and making noises. But if you're really good at rowing, it's actually really quiet.
No matter how fast.
So strength or athletics?
So we're going to do a second check for stealth.
Okay.
This first one is really just speed.
But is it just strength or is it athletics?
I think it's just strength. I mean, I don't really have any reason why either of you would be proficient at rowing a boat. Okay, well, very good rolls regardless. Okay, now both of you please make a stealth check. Wow. Hey, that's great. Okay, let me just see. I gotta remember how to make this shit secret. Here we go. Got it.
Joe, quick question when you have a non-thinking moment.
Go ahead.
Is there a reason my performance roll is Dex +3?
Your performance roll?
You probably
Yeah.
had to make a performance check with dexterity instead of charisma. You just didn't change it.
Configure skill. Configure skill. Yes. Okay. Reasonable. Reasonable.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, I fix it. Thank you. That was. I
I
was
don't know
just
if that
curious.
was it was probably a dancing thing or something.
I don't remember, but I was just like, why the hell is my performance a dexterity check?
All right, so let me just get this positioned here. So the perception check that I ended up with for the guards was a 5. So
Nice.
there's just no way they notice, and you guys get all the way to the dock. So what I'm gonna say is, odds are we're going into combat right away, but you guys are probably gonna come away with a surprise round, despite swimming across or rowing across the open lagoon, because they aren't paying attention. So what we need to do is set you guys out on the dock, the closest one to you here, the way that you would have disembarked.
I have to be 20 feet behind Vesper no matter where we are until I get to the shore. So I'm probably still over water right now.
I mean, I'm gonna, on the end of the dock here, I'll let you guys put yourselves wherever you want, because you're kind of deciding. Oh man, why none of the tokens are sticking to the grid. I'm trying to fix it. Okay.
This is a nice map. I like this.
Do you want me to just attach Echo to Felsk?
Yeah, especially now that I have Manifest Mind.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, Echo will follow you everywhere now. Felsk.
We know he really needs it.
Yeah, and the thing is, this map is so big that I had to chop it up and then attach a bunch of tiles together to make it all work. Now, unfortunately, I put this all together before I got the leveled maps thing to work. So if you go inside any of the huts, instead of staying in the same spot in the map and having the hut just turn into the inside of a hut, you'll be teleported to the inside of the hut at a different point on the map, which works just as well, but I don't like it as much.
Oh, and the little things are the doors. Okay.
Yeah, those are the doors.
I think I would put Tom in front of us there.
All right, let me grab everybody. Head to combat. I mean, you guys are.
I don't want to move further forward for Rigsby, but I'd say it's possible you could be here because of the way that I moved.
Yeah, you could be 20 feet to the side of her, can't you?
Yeah, because I came kind of.
It's fine. I'm just gonna like pepper them with arrows, so it's fine.
Okay.
All right, initiative is set. I guess I should turn my combat back on.
Okay.
This playlist is what I named fun.
I am loving my initiative rolls, people.
I've been sucking
Ranger.
Well, I'm also a Harengon, so I add my proficiency bonus to my addition. It's so nice.
That's the best I've gotten today.
And Joe, I would send Anil. I would send Anil out to where the eggs are.
The brood pools.
Because because you said there's like 7 Yuan-Ti there, and I would want him to warn us if they were incoming.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Rigsby, you can currently see them from where you are. You see that way down there? Bottom of the map, kind of?
Yeah, the other people, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where they
You could see that far?
I mean,
you Carly, in real life can see them? You in real life can see that far.
Yeah, I thought he meant his character could see them from where he's at.
It's daylight. Why shouldn't we?
Yeah,
be able
if a
to see
person
them?
was that far away from you, you'd be able to see that they were there, Carly.
Really? It just seems so far. Are you talking about these people?
Yes.
How far is that?
250 feet.
It's only like 300 feet.
250 feet.
Okay,
Which is less than a football field.
Football.
I mean, are you telling me that if
yeah.
somebody's less than a football field away, you can't see them?
You can't play football if that's the
Maybe.
case.
Yeah. What would you do on kick return?
I would need to put my glasses on.
Yeah.
Well, reasonable.
Oh, why did you make it attack?
I accidentally hit the 1 key when I was trying to do press to talk.
Do you understand that the rest of this combat, you are not going to land a single hit?
Oh, you thought I was going to begin with?
You just rolled a 26. You wasted.
He was just getting the good one out of the way.
Can't waste
Rigsby,
what isn't real.
I also need to chop a little more time off the clock.
I forgot to do what I was going to do. Sorry, one moment. Okay. I have to shoot the one that's closest to me, so I don't have disadvantage.
Okay.
But this is surprise, correct?
Yeah, they don't get a turn this one.
All right. Are all attacks getting advantage, or just the first one?
That's a great question. What's the rule?
It really varies by DM, because technically surprise rounds aren't even a thing. So.
Yeah. Okay.
The truth.
What the?
I think that you're going to slaughter these guys. So, first attack only.
Okay. I can only get to this one, I think, if I did the measuring right. So, Hunter's Mark that one, and then short bow attacks.
It's the same hour, so you haven't had to recast it.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh man, that did not roll well. 18 to hit.
Yep. 6 damage.
Okay. Sneak attack because I had advantage.
Yep.
Hunter's Mark.
What's the range? What's the range on Hunter's Mark?
90.
Ooh. Okay.
Wait, let me double check in case I'm wrong. I thought it was 90.
I know that's Hex.
Yep, 90.
Okay.
Yep, correct. It's still up, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Infused strikes as well on the first one.
Okay.
So
That's
7,
his reaction?
9, 11.
That's Misha's reaction?
Second attack. What?
Is that Misha's reaction?
Correction, but she's going to get it right back because she goes after me, so it doesn't really matter. I did realize that there's no reason for me not to if I haven't used it.
If it's available, yep. Okay.
Second attack.
15 hits.
Okay, and
they are not wearing any armor, by the way.
Okay. And then I only get Hunter's Mark on the second one.
Guys. We probably should have figured out if these are the good ones.
We'll see if they throw up their hands.
They're guarding the dock.
They do have weapons.
Okay.
Well, he said they weren't paying attention, but we'll maybe False can go run and ask them if they're friendly to the Gripply. So that's a total of
the arrows
7,
in their
9,
chests
11, 17, 23 points of damage to that one.
Okay. Yep. I was
for us.
doing it as you did the damage. This song reminds me of The Witcher.
Yes.
Well.
What do you do, Asha?
Is it what? Can I just talk to them? Like I can still do an action if I talk to them.
It's a surprise round,
right?
Which
okay.
means that you can talk to them, but it's going to be a while before there's any resolution of that. Everybody else in your party is going to go first.
Okay. I don't know if she would even care to ask. I guess she would. As she goes up to hit them in the face, she would be like, "Are you the good ones or the bad ones?" And then she would hit
and then you
the one with
you have advantage.
Yes, with Hunter's Mark. Oh, sorry.
First attack will have advantage because of the surprise round.
If I do this plus sign, yeah.
Yes.
Well.
Okay, 13 hits.
You know.
Ooh.
And then what would I press? Is it shift?
You don't have advantage anywhere. The first attack only.
Okay.
You got a second attack though. Yep.
I'm gonna do this one.
Okay. Yikes. All right.
And then I'm gonna, and then, yeah, that's it. Oh, my bad.
Someone's not happy.
Okay.
Milner.
He's being a dick.
Milner.
My bonus action, I'm going to move Tom. Okay. And then... so everyone else is attacking them, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
All right.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oof.
All right. Okay, let's one thing at a time here. Oops, that was a secret. That one failed. How do I reveal? 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. First one obviously dies. Second one succeeded, half damage. And I didn't take the damage. Third one, fail. Fourth one, fail. 26, yikes. Okay, they got fucked up. Let me figure out which hut this is. You know what I can do here? Let me just grab the dead one and I'll move them onto the teleporter and see what happens. Got it. Alright. I guess I'll just delete that one since they're dead anyway. Okay, I mean, the hut explodes? And I guess we've just gotta... I could put, like, some tile down or something here. Okay, can you guys see this square?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a smoldering ruin. There is nobody inside.
Ooh.
I moved forward 10 feet. Can you move Rigsby and Misha 10 feet for me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
20
And
feet.
that's my turn. Oh, whoa. I haven't done that before. That worked pretty good. Okay.
Let's see. How loud is
I look at Falsk and I'm like,
You know, I've been saving Echo's back guano for that.
Oh, is that why?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I will give you so much credit if that is the only reason you like feed the character around bats is for the back guano.
oh no. No. It's because bats are my favorite animal.
Are you done?
Oh shit. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, guys.
Okay, let's see. Thunderclap is 100 feet.
That's the sound of thunder.
Yeah, I'm reading this post by this guy, and he's like, what doesn't really make any sense is that you can hear thunder at least 10 miles away. But the spell Thunderclap can be heard 100 feet away. With all due respect to the spell, give me a soda, and I'll generate a sound that can be heard from more than 100 feet away. But I'm going to say that these guys do not hear the fireball, because it is. Let me see.
I mean, I'd say they probably could have seen it then. I mean, I have a direct line of sight on them.
Yeah, but again, if somebody's a football field away, you could see them if you looked at them.
I'm not trying to argue for adding more people to this combat by any means, but I definitely would not mind if you thought they saw it.
Yeah, just I'm gonna do a perception check at the end of the round.
Cool. Okay.
But also keep in mind each round is only 6 seconds, so not noticing someone a football field away every 6 seconds is also reasonable.
Okay.
Okay. This one doesn't get a turn. Falsk is up.
Knock an arrow. So we're positive these are the bad ones, huh? Okay. And I'll attack the nearly dead one. For a 14, maybe.
That hits.
Ah,
That reminds
good.
me, this one is being surprised, so they should have had disadvantage. And they instead failed, so they give them the rest of that damage.
Okay, and then I'll move forward, and with my bonus action, tell Watcher that the one. How do I click on the map?
How do you
I always forget.
With your
hold down
mouse.
clicky,
Yeah.
Oh, press and hold. Of course.
With your mouse.
You could try with your finger. I don't think it'll work.
He's just like poking his screen.
We've already lost
That's-
one screen
yeah.
today. We don't need to lose another one. And I'll tell Watcher, watch that one right there. Looks like a Yuan-ti.
I'm sorry, I
That's-
missed which one you pointed at.
How many times do I have to do this?
Okay, yes. Got it.
Okay. You have advantage on that one.
Okay, Tom.
Tom doesn't have his own turn. He's my bonus action.
Oh yeah.
So you can.
Get him out of there.
Oh, you know why? It's because Echo is the one that's supposed to have a turn. I just did the wrong person.
I'm gonna go for this one.
Okay.
Firebolt. 14 damage.
Yeah. Dead.
And then I'm gonna move a little bit more. That's it. What?
Not sure what's happening.
Oh, I was just having fun with it because
Okay.
it is Rishby's turn.
Jumping down off the disc, running up. Hunter's marked that one with my bonus action.
Okay.
Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way.
Fire.
Oh, I didn't even need to bother
10.
doing. Oh wait, no, he's still alive. He's still alive. He's still alive.
But
Hunter's
He's
marked.
still alive.
A turn.
Still alive.
Yeah,
Confused strikes.
he's not alive.
There.
Second attack at the other one. I don't get anything extra. 7.
good attack roll.
Oh, I never made the perception check. Hold on. Natural 1. They didn't notice.
Beautiful.
Keep blowing things up, Vesper. They
All
don't
right.
seem to notice.
Okay.
This one.
Wait, weren't there 5 of them?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
accidentally
see-
deleted one.
Yeah, he dragged it into a hut.
In the fire.
They gonna answer me?
Hold on. Okay.
I mean, I don't think it
Um,
matters at this point.
Yeah. This one is going to start running. Now this is all. I guess I'm going to say it's not difficult terrain because even though it looks like this, I don't think the village would be difficult terrain. Okay.
Have they had anybody come out and mow the lawn, Joe?
All right. So, oops. This one starts running and is yelling something in a language.
No.
Let me just look at your character sheets quick to see if anybody speaks this language. Falsk. No. Morn. Yes.
Huh?
All right. It's Abyssal.
Oh.
And she runs off yelling in Abyssal. Attackers at the docks. Attackers at the docks.
How basic.
If they're speaking abyssal, they're probably evil.
Okay.
You didn't roll high enough earlier on the languages thing to get anything other than Common and Draconic. So you don't know if they're supposed to be able to speak Abyssal.
Okay.
So, give me a second.
I want to make Josh feel better here. There we go. I added a dead token.
120 feet. Okay. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
What?
It says I always have it prepared. I don't know, Dave. I don't remember.
No, it still takes a spell slot, but yeah. No, it's a big spell.
Fireball, Moonbeam, everything's a big spell now.
I thought I cast it, but it didn't. Did it not work?
Nope.
It even took away a spell slot. What the fuck?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, something's wrong. I did it again. It didn't work.
Okay, so you must have, like, messed up a long rest at some point or something, because... Did you use a first level spell today?
No. Okay, and it says 3.
You were missing all your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, god damn it!
I wasn't missing my hit points.
Okay, try the attack again. Yeah, so she had 0 level 2 spells, Josh. Which is why it wasn't working.
It still didn't work. Is it because it's okay? It says consume spell slot checked. Place measured template checked.
Right
Does that matter?
Yeah, just right click. You don't have to actually put it out.
I did. Yeah, it's not working. It just consumed 2 and then didn't.
Just try.
Okay.
No, I did it. So I don't know what to do.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because they have to save.
Yeah, but I want you to roll the damage, not me.
Well.
Huh.
So, okay, let's do this. All right, I'm going to give you your spell slots back. Click on the Moonbeam and uncheck the place measured template. Because I think that's what's somehow getting messed up. I'm not going to say you're missing. Oh my god!
Can I take the 10?
No. Wow! Also, for trying to be quiet, having a moonbeam appear, it's a 40-foot high cylinder of light.
It's
She's
quiet.
yelling already.
It is quiet.
It's quiet.
Okay, she succeeds. So, oh, now they're all appearing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's because I laid it down, huh? I think I needed to lay this down.
Yeah. So, I mean, she took 1 damage.
My fault. Whip-de-doo.
I finally get rid of all of them, and it turns out it was light red, and it was only dark red because you had 6 of them down.
Ah, they were all so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She had 7 hit points, too.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's a moonbeam over here. I guess I didn't need to delete all of them, but... Is your turn over?
No, oh, what the fuck? Hold on a sec.
Not having a good night.
No! What's going on?
Oh, it also isn't supposed to take damage until its turn.
So she takes 1 damage on her turn.
Yeah.
At the start of her turn, yeah.
At the start of her turn, she'll take 1 damage.
I think... Hold on a sec. I think that's it. Yeah.
That would be the funniest thing, though, is that she goes, then you go, you put Moonbeam on her so that she dies at the start of her turn, and then everyone just sits around ending their turn until she dies. Like, that's just horrible.
And I only have 2 attacks when I do melee attacks, correct? Like I don't have 2
Correct.
spells.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's when you make an attack with a weapon, you may take 2 attacks for your action instead of just.
Okay. We're gonna end it there.
Vesper.
Okay, dokie. Fireball again. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, what?
I do like how Vesper can kill that Yuan Ti before the Moonbeam even takes effect.
Right. She can. Pretty much everyone's gonna get a chance to steal this kill.
It's just a backup, guys. Don't worry.
Near death.
She casts it and then she turns around. Okay, guys, this is gonna hit her in like 6 seconds. So just
I'm gonna
your
cast Mind Sliver on her from Tom.
Okay.
Oh.
She fails. So
Okay.
she takes 4 damage. So now that's going to give her a minus D4 to her other save that hasn't technically happened yet.
Yep.
So she will instead fail, which means she'll take... So she's got 3 hit points left right now, and she will take 3 damage on her turn.
So if
There we
Falsk,
go.
Morn, and I all miss our attacks,
She dies still.
Perfect.
It's hilarious.
Can I loot the body?
It's Falsk's or
Because that was my bonus action. Thank you.
So what's your action?
Loot the body. What?
Oh.
Guys.
She's still running.
Loot the body!
Well, that was her action. She cast Mind Sliver.
No, it was my bonus action.
Okay.
Because it was Tom.
Well, you aren't there to loot the body, so you can't do it.
I moved. I'm right there.
She's
Oh.
there.
I mean,
the
Oh,
dead
that
one.
one. Oh, you're looting
Oh, the dead
that
ones.
body. Oh
Right,
my
what
God.
are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
that body.
The live body?
Wait.
I mean, I don't have them as...
I'm a liar. That was my
Each.
action.
Oh.
Okay, so you can't loot anyway. Good.
No.
Boo.
All right, I'm ending your turn. Fels, there's
What
been
about
one alive with 7 hit points for 20 minutes, guys.
For my
took 10
bonus
minutes to do the
action,
turn
I
of
moved
Moonbeam.
Tom.
Okay.
God.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
he just steps up and fucking shoots her in the head.
Yeah.
Cast Stonefish.
She dies.
Yes.
Do you keep your moonbeam up or do you turn it off now that the
Loot
combat's
the
over?
body.
Oh my god.
Can I
Is
move
it?
Yes, it's concentration for a minute.
Yeah.
Keep it.
You keep
is
it.
the
All
other
right.
group coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
Can we
them.
stay in
I'm-
initiative?
I'm gonna give them 10 rounds of spotting the moonbeam.
Oh, turn it off.
Okay.
No,
Turn it
keep it up and just throw it on them when we get there.
Yeah, I
I
want to stay in
move
combat.
Okay.
How far out can you move the moonbeam?
Okay, but Vesper wants to. Okay, this is what we're gonna do because it's almost 10 o'clock anyway, and this would be a
60
good place
feet.
to stop after looting these bodies. And
mhm.
so it's gonna be new. No, if you can remember next session that you have a moonbeam up, then we can talk about whether you want to leave it up at that point and have the other group just come charging over, or if you would prefer to have looted the bodies first. Okay, so
There's my
that's-
moonbeam.
That's not a moonbeam.
That's just what came up.
It's
When
no,
I
it didn't.
pressed
You did
it.
something else.
What's just happening?
That's a cone.
It's the measurement controls.
It's a circle. The moonbeam is a circle.
How do I make a circle?
All right.
I did it.
Somebody. Okay, that's
That's too
way
big.
too big. That's way too big. That's
But-
shatter.
Oh,
Oh my god! I'm pausing the game.
look at no. This one. There it is. It's so small. Why'd you
Deleting
do that?
everything.
I just want a reminder. I'll put it in my notes, damn it.
You could just put. Oh, come on.
Penis. Penis.
All right. I need.
No, it says PE. We're going to class.
Guys.
Moon.
Who is looting?
Beam.
Me,
Vesper.
please.
Go ahead.
I rolled a 13 investigation.
Is anybody else looting? Typically, I let 2 people loot.
That would be
and whoever rolls
Faust.
higher gets the better loot.
Faust.
Yeah, I'm looting.
No.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on those people.
Oh, okay.
Bitch.
Risby looted.
Ah,
All right. Yep, that's fair. Josh, roll 66. Okay. Vesper, you find a scroll of suggestion.
Oh,
Jesus. Sorry. Rigsby finds 6 poison arrows and 18 gold.
how much time do you think we have before they come over here?
We'll figure that out next time when Carly decides if she wants it to be up or not. I'm gonna let her pass off the decision because I'm not gonna remember what she decided next time. So
Carly won't either.
I put it in my notes. I'll remember when I write stuff down. I
I
remember.
don't think you can see the poison arrow. Oh no, you can.
Everybody gets 3 gold, 6 silver.
Or we could do it through the party thing. Either way.
Yeah. I really don't care. 3 gold, 6 silver.
Yep.
And Josh, if you want to drag the poison arrows onto your inventory just
Yep,
from
I'm
the
already on it.
items, I mean, you're the one most likely to use them anyway. So. Also, for next campaign, do stuff like this. It's simple. This ammunition deals an extra 1d6 poison damage. Once a target has been struck with the ammunition, it becomes mundane. I really don't understand why arrows like that aren't in the game, considering every time they make a video game, they exist. But they won't. This is so simple.
I think I have mind piercer arrows that function like mind sliver.
Yeah.
Like I took a couple cantrips and did exactly that because I agree. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
I watched the Hawkeye show on Disney Plus and stole a lot of arrow ideas from that. And you know, I have like a net arrow. I have, you know, and then just like ones that's like it's like a mini fireball, you know, explosive arrow and so on. And it's like, yeah, you just make them expensive. Single-use stuff is great, especially since it makes treasure so much easier. Because it's like something you're happy to have.
For poisons, I'm just gonna make one, Joe.
What? No, it's in the items. Poison arrow.
Oh.
This on a hit, this ammunition deals an additional 1d6 poison damage. I mean, it's.
Oh! I was looking in the wrong place. That makes a lot more sense.
And keep in mind, the magic only goes away on a hit. So if you do miss, if you remember to collect it later, you can use it again.
Got it.
But you're going to have to remember to collect it. I'm not going to do retroactive stuff. Either you got it or you didn't.
I mean, I'm just going to hit, so I don't have to worry about it.
That's true. Risky is unstoppable, and I hate it. Okay, guys, great session. Everybody give yourself 1 fate token for the end of the session.
That's something I always forget about.
Yeah, me too. Well, and I got to remember to have more rolls during the session for fate. Otherwise, you guys are just going to save them up for the downtime stuff.
Yeah.
That wasn't the point. I will say that I am quite disappointed that Faust didn't ask what the magic item was. So
I don't want to know.
Find out next time.
I don't want to know. They need help. We shouldn't be asking for anything but their spit.
Mucus.
Are you sure you're playing your character right?
Stop assuming my character. My character has his own game plans. Ask him next time he's back at Candlekeep.
Falsk is far more complicated than you guys realize.
I agree.
I would say that Falsk actually is not that chaotic.
Thank you.
He adheres to a code.
You do remember the last downtime, though, right?
Oh, he caused chaos.
Oh,
yes.
But some of the least chaotic people in the world cause the most chaos.
The most important thing is, when I think of something that I think is funny, I just do it, and it turns out great every time.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I would just say that Falsk has organized a lot of chaos.
So you should probably worship Talos.
He is kind of like a magnet for chaos.
I'm looking for my list. Anyway, Sunday, 7:00. Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Yep, should be good.
Okay. I am also, after we get off, I'm going to send out some messages about other sessions because we haven't scheduled past like 2 weeks from now or something. So
I think I updated everything. By the way,
I just recently added more days, but
well, I think like you did January, didn't you?
Yeah, but we should schedule to the end of the year at least. So I don't think I have anything else to say. I hope this was fun.
Well, we have scheduled through the 21st, right?
Yeah.
So it's just that last week,
which
I'm off. So
yeah, I am too.
So it could be Tuesday nights now.
Good for you guys.
Tuesday mornings.
Well, I'm usually the party pooper for Tuesday nights, but not that last week. So
I will be off, but Tyler working at a brewery doesn't really help.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We are trying to get off for the holidays together, but we'll see.
I think we have the power to do it.
Well, if there is days that we want to play at a different time, let me know, because I work from home certain days, which means I can do what I want.
I don't think we're actually going to play during the day, even though I would like to.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you, it is a possibility for me if it is for you guys.
I'd be down for it.
I'd love like an 8-hour session.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't take a break either. Whoops.
My cat would hate that, but I would love that.
I mean, I think with a good enough breaks, I think we could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little marathon session, you just have to take like 2 20-minute breaks.
Yeah. I think it would be easier in person too, but...
Yeah. I mean, I only played in person once, but we played from like noon to 2 a.m. Then we went to bed, got up and played another 8 hours.
My gosh.
Wow.
That's fun.
It's the only time I've ever played in person.
That might be a little too much. Just slightly too much.
We've been going from like 8 to like 1 or 2. Not 8 in the morning, 8 at night.
Yeah.
So it's longer, but...
Okay, guys. Well, I will talk to you on Sunday.
Alrighty.
Okie dokie.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Good night.
Night, guys.